My name is James Walker, and over the past few years I've sat down with hundreds of men who quietly ask the same question. Is it too late for me? They're not talking about six-pack abs or running marathons. They're talking about something deeper, something more personal. The quiet strength of a man who still feels alive in his own body. If that's you, stay with me. Because in the next few minutes, you're going to discover how one tiny, forgotten spice, smaller than your thumbnail, could help wake that strength back up. And the best part? It doesn't come in a bottle, it's not a new drug, and you probably already have it in your kitchen. I know how wild that sounds, but Dr. Michael Bennett, a men's hormone specialist with over 60 years of experience, says he's seen this spice help older men feel their body come back online in as little as 60 seconds. His patients aren't celebrities or athletes. They're regular men. Men who've been let down by pills, surgeries, or years of silent frustration. But when they gave this simple habit a try, something changed. "I just want to feel like myself again," one man told him. Not younger, just present, capable, connected. Now here's the hook. This isn't a miracle cure. It's not flashy or expensive. In fact, it's incredibly simple. Dr. Bennett revealed that the secret lies in a compound found inside the clove, a spice our ancestors used before intimacy for generations. Science now shows it supports blood flow, relaxes the nervous system, and calms inflammation, all while helping your body reconnect to its natural rhythm. And yet, most men walk past it in their kitchen cabinets without ever realizing what it can do. I'll walk you through how to use it safely, when to use it for best results, and why it works so well in older men specifically. But first, let me ask you this. What if one small act, done with intention, could bring back that quiet confidence you thought was gone for good? Not from a doctor's office or pharmacy, but from inside your own body. That's what this journey is about. And it begins with just one clove. Let's talk about the part of the clove that makes all of this possible. Its name is eugenol. You've probably never heard of it, but this one natural compound is what gives clove its scent, its strength, and its power to transform the way blood flows through your body. And the way it works is surprisingly gentle. When you chew a clove, just one or two, the oils are released and begin to absorb directly into your bloodstream through the soft tissue in your mouth. This is where the magic begins, not in your stomach, not hours later, but right there, almost immediately. Eugenol acts as a natural vasodilator. In plain terms, that means it helps your blood vessels relax and open up. This is especially important as we age, because after 60, our blood vessels often become stiff, narrow, and less responsive. And nowhere is that more obvious or more frustrating than in the vessels that supply blood to your sexual organs. Dr. Michael Bennett explains it this way. Think of your arteries like garden hoses. In youth, they're flexible and wide. But over time, inflammation, stress, and inactivity make them rigid and narrow. Eugenol helps soften those hoses and get things flowing smoothly again. Now here's where things get really interesting. This process mirrors what prescription pills like Viagra try to do, but Eugenol does it naturally, without side effects. Those little blue pills work by boosting nitric oxide, a molecule that signals your vessels to open. But so does Eugenol, and it doesn't stop there. It encourages your body to produce its own nitric oxide, giving you the benefits without the crash, the headaches, or the pressure spikes that often come with medication. Some men describe feeling a soft warmth in their lower abdomen or chest just minutes after chewing. Others notice that their hands or feet feel less cold, or their head feels clearer. These subtle signs tell you that circulation is returning. Your body isn't being forced into action. It's being reminded how to function the way it once did. And that, more than anything, is the beauty of this simple method. It's not about overpowering your body, it's about helping it remember. Over the years, I've heard so many men say, it's just not working like it used to. And I get it. There's no easy way to talk about this without feeling a little embarrassed or defeated. But here's what I want you to know. It's not your fault. It's not because you're broken or past your prime. It's biology, and thankfully, biology can be supported, repaired, even reversed. As Dr. Michael Bennett often explains, the number one reason erections weaken with age is that the small blood vessels leading to your sexual organs become stiff and narrow. They lose their flexibility. Years of stress, Processed foods and inactivity cause inflammation that slowly hardens those once supple vessels. When that happens, blood doesn't flow the way it should. And without that rush of blood, an erection simply can't happen. Not fully, not consistently, and sometimes not at all. But here's the part most men never hear. Those changes aren't permanent. Your body is still capable of incredible things when you give it the right tools. And this is where Clove, and more specifically, eugenol comes in. Eugenol not only helps open up your blood vessels, it also supports the healing of their inner lining. Think of it like gently polishing the inside of a rusty pipe so water can flow freely again. It's not about forcing anything, it's about clearing the path. What makes this even more powerful is that eugenol doesn't just work on the large arteries. It supports the tiny capillaries too, the ones often ignored, but absolutely essential for strong, natural erections. In Dr. Bennett's practice, some men reported waking up with morning erections again, after just a couple of weeks of daily use. Not because of a pill, not because of a miracle, but because blood was finally flowing where it needed to go. When your body gets a chance to do what it was designed for, it responds, quietly at first, then more confidently. And that's what this method is about, helping you come back to yourself, one day at a time, one small act at a time. Now that you understand why Clove works, let's talk about how to use it properly. I call this the 60-second Clove method. It's simple, it's fast, and it's something you can do right in your kitchen. No prescriptions, no appointments, no waiting in line. Just you, a few cloves, and one quiet minute to reconnect with your body. Here's exactly what Dr. Michael Bennett recommends. Start by taking 2 or 3 whole cloves. Not the powdered kind and not the oil, just the dried flower buds. If you can find organic, great. If not, any high-quality whole clove will do. Place them between your back teeth where your chewing is strongest. Now here's the key. Don't rush. Gently bite down until the cloves crack open, and then just let them sit in your mouth. For the first 30 seconds, hold the broken pieces under your tongue or between your cheek and gums. Let the oils mix naturally with your saliva. You may notice a strong, warm taste. That's a good sign. It means the eugenol is being absorbed through the sensitive membranes in your mouth, heading straight into your bloodstream without needing to go through your stomach. This direct path is what makes the method so fast and effective. After the first half minute, begin chewing slowly. Not forcefully, just enough to continue breaking down the pieces and releasing the oils. Keep them in your mouth for another 30 seconds, breathing through your nose, staying relaxed. You can swallow what's left when you're done, or spit it out. Both options are fine. What matters most is the timing and the intention. Many men say they feel something shift almost immediately, a sense of warmth in the chest, clearer thinking, a calm, grounded awareness that wasn't there just moments earlier. That's your body responding. That's your circulation waking up. And the beauty of it is, you're not forcing anything, you're just reminding your body of what it already knows how to do. One of the questions I get most often from men trying the Clove method is this: when should I use it to get the best results? And I love that question, because timing really does matter. Just like tuning a guitar, your body works best when everything is in harmony. Your hormones, your nervous system, your circulation. And knowing when to introduce a natural tool like Clove can make all the difference. Dr. Michael Bennett often recommends using the Clove method in the evening, about an hour before bed. That's what he calls the golden hour. During this time, your body is naturally winding down, and your mind is starting to let go of the day. Chewing Clove at this moment helps relax your nervous system, ease tension in your chest, and prepare your brain for deep, restorative sleep. This kind of sleep isn't just about rest, it's when your body does most of its hormone repair work. Testosterone production peaks during the deepest phases of sleep. So by helping you sleep better, Clove is also setting the stage for stronger mornings. But don't overlook the power of starting your day with it either. Using the Clove method first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach, gives your circulation a gentle push and helps you feel more grounded and alert. It's like flipping a switch that says, "I'm ready." Some men use it before a morning walk or light stretching. Others say it gives them a sense of calm confidence that carries through the day. There's also a third window of opportunity, about 30 to 45 minutes before physical intimacy. Not only can this improve blood flow, but it also enhances presence, connection, and stamina. You're not just more prepared physically, you're more attuned emotionally. And at this stage of life, that matters just as much. The key is consistency. Choose 1 or 2 times that work best for your body and your routine, and stick with it. Over time, these quiet moments become more than just a habit. They become part of how you care for yourself, not out of fear, but out of respect for the strength still living in you. Let's take a moment to talk about something most men carry every single day, often without even realizing it. Stress. Not the kind that comes and goes, but the quiet kind. The kind that builds over years and slowly chips away at your energy, your desire, and your confidence. If you've ever felt flat, disconnected, or like your body just isn't responding the way it used to, you're not alone. And in many cases, stress is the silent saboteur behind it all. Dr. Michael Bennett explains that chronic stress floods your body with a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol isn't bad by nature. It's what helps you react in moments of danger. But when it stays elevated all day, every day, it starts to interfere with almost everything, especially your testosterone levels. That's because cortisol and testosterone are like a seesaw. When one goes up, the other drops. And over time, that imbalance starts to affect not just your physical strength, but your emotional and sexual vitality too. The men I speak with often don't connect the dots at first. They say, I eat well, I stay active, but I still feel off. That's when I ask, how's your stress lately? The answer is usually a heavy sigh, followed by stories about work, family, health worries, or just the weight of getting older. These pressures are real, and they add up, but there is a way to ease that load, gently and naturally. That's where clove comes in again. Beyond improving blood flow, clove contains a powerful compound called beta-caryophyllene. This natural ingredient interacts with receptors in your brain that signal calm and safety. Within minutes of chewing, many men describe a softening in the chest, a loosening of pressure in the shoulders, a mental clarity they haven't felt in years. It's subtle, but real. And as cortisol drops, testosterone has a chance to rise naturally without being forced or manipulated. This isn't about escaping life's challenges. It's about giving your body the space to respond instead of just react. When you feel calm, present, and clear, your strength begins to return, not just in function, but in spirit, and that's a shift you can feel from the inside out. There's one pattern I've seen again and again when talking with older men. Everything starts to slip the moment sleep begins to fall apart. You might be eating right, taking supplements, and even getting some movement during the day, but if your sleep is shallow or broken, your body simply can't recover the way it used to. And most importantly, it can't produce the testosterone you need to feel strong, clear, and alive. Dr. Michael Bennett explains that your testosterone production doesn't happen while you're awake. It happens at night during deep, uninterrupted stages of sleep. That's when your brain signals your glands to release the hormones that rebuild muscle, stabilize mood, and support healthy libido. But here's the issue. Many men over 60 struggle to fall asleep or wake up several times during the night. They lie awake at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, mind racing. Or they wake up tired, even after 8 hours in bed. That kind of sleep just isn't enough. This is where clove offers another surprising benefit. Both eugenol and beta-caryophyllene, the key compounds in clove, have calming effects on the nervous system. When used about an hour before bed, they help quiet the mental noise and relax the body into a deeper state of rest. Unlike sleep aids that knock you out artificially, this support feels natural. It doesn't force your body to sleep, it invites it. Many men have shared that after just a few nights of using the clove method consistently, they started dreaming again. That's a powerful sign. Dreaming indicates that you're reaching REM sleep, the very stage where hormone production is most active. They wake up more refreshed, with clearer minds, and in some cases, with the return of something they thought was gone, morning erections. These changes may seem small at first, but over time, they create momentum. Better sleep leads to better hormone balance. Better hormone balance leads to more energy, sharper thinking, and renewed physical response. You don't need to chase youth. You just need to give your body the chance to do what it already knows how to do. Restore itself, one restful night at a time. Here's something you might not expect to hear in a conversation about men's health and circulation. Your gums matter more than you think. I know that sounds strange at first, but when Dr. Michael Bennett shared this with me, it completely changed the way I looked at oral care. The truth is, what's happening in your mouth can have a direct impact on what's happening in the bedroom. Let me explain. Your gums aren't just there to hold your teeth in place. They're also a gateway to your circulatory system. When your gums are inflamed, whether you notice it or not, bacteria from your mouth can slip into your bloodstream. Once there, those bacteria trigger low-grade inflammation that travels through your body, damaging the very blood vessels responsible for strong, healthy erections. It's like trying to run water through a hose filled with mud. No matter how much pressure you apply, nothing flows cleanly. Studies have shown that men with advanced gum disease are up to 70% more likely to experience erectile dysfunction. That's not a coincidence, that's biology. And the worst part is, many men don't even know it's happening. Bleeding gums, persistent bad breath, or a receding gum line are signs that something is off. But even without symptoms, damage may already be underway. Now here's where clove comes in as a powerful ally. Clove oil is one of nature's most potent natural antiseptics. When you chew whole cloves, the oils released go to work immediately, neutralizing harmful bacteria in your mouth before they have a chance to enter your bloodstream. You're not just freshening your breath, you're protecting your circulation at the source. Some men say they feel a tingle or a clean sensation after chewing. That's the eugenol and beta-carotene doing their job. Over time, better oral health means cleaner blood flow, reduced inflammation, and stronger vascular response where it matters most. It's one of the simplest habits you can adopt, and yet one of the most overlooked. So the next time you think about your gums, don't just think of your smile. Think of your strength, because when your mouth is healthy, the rest of your body can follow. There's a lesser-known connection in men's health that deserves more attention: your blood sugar and your testosterone. For many older men, this link is quietly wreaking havoc on energy, mood, and vitality. You may not feel like you're dealing with diabetes or even pre-diabetes, but what's happening beneath the surface can still impact how your body functions. And the truth is, insulin resistance is one of the most overlooked causes of low testosterone after 60. Dr. Michael Bennett explains that when your body becomes less sensitive to insulin, a condition called insulin resistance, your cells stop responding properly to sugar. That sugar lingers in your bloodstream, leading to inflammation, weight gain, and a slowdown in hormone production. It's a quiet storm. You gain belly fat, your energy drops, your sleep worsens, and you wonder why your desire and drive have faded. And it all traces back to a hormone imbalance triggered by blood sugar dysfunction. This is where clove, and specifically eugenol, offers another powerful benefit. Research has shown that eugenol helps stabilize blood sugar levels and improve insulin sensitivity. In simple terms, it helps your body handle sugar more efficiently. Less sugar floating around means less inflammation and better hormonal balance. When your blood sugar is steady, your testosterone has the freedom to do its job naturally. Many men using the clove method report feeling more balanced, especially when combining it with light daily movement like walking and cutting back on refined sugars. It's not about perfection, it's about small, smart choices that stack up over time. A morning walk after chewing clove, a glass of water instead of soda, a conscious effort to eat fewer processed carbs. These shifts work together to reduce insulin resistance and give your body room to heal. What makes this especially encouraging is that it's not a radical solution. You don't need to count every calorie or follow extreme diets. You just need to support your system in doing what it was built to do: regulate itself. When your blood sugar stabilizes, belly fat often shrinks, energy lifts, and your body begins producing testosterone at a healthier rate. You'll not only feel more awake, you'll feel more like a man again, in both body and spirit. One of the things I love most about the clove method is how quickly men begin to notice changes. You don't have to wait months or overhaul your entire lifestyle to feel something shift. When you stick with it, even just 1 minute a day, you start to see your body respond in quiet but powerful ways. So what should you expect? Let me walk you through the journey, week by week. In the first 7 days, most men feel a warm sensation after chewing, sometimes in the chest, sometimes low in the belly. It's subtle, but meaningful. That warmth often comes with clearer thinking, slightly deeper sleep, and a quiet sense of motivation returning. You might feel more present during conversations or more aware of your body when walking or resting. These are early signs that circulation is improving and your nervous system is calming down. By day 14, something stronger usually begins to take shape. Energy increases, especially in the mornings. You wake up more alert, and sometimes, with the return of something that's been missing, natural morning erections. Dr. Michael Bennett calls this the first sign of reconnection. It's your body remembering how to respond, not from a pill or a stimulant, but from inside. The changes aren't dramatic, but they're steady, and more importantly, they feel real. Then comes day 30. This is where things often become undeniable. Many men tell me they feel like a different person. Not because everything is perfect, but because they've regained a sense of control. Erections become more reliable. Confidence returns, not just in intimacy, but in how they carry themselves. They speak more clearly. They move with more purpose. Even their wives or partners start to notice the shift, and emotional connection, the thing so often forgotten, begins to rebuild. The beauty of this method is that it doesn't demand perfection. It asks only for consistency. One clove, 1 minute, one quiet act of care each day. Over time, that simple habit can wake up the man who's been buried under years of stress, fatigue, and silence. He's still there. He's always been there. And now, he's coming back. Over the past 60 years, Dr. Michael Bennett has sat with thousands of men who quietly believed their best days were behind them. They didn't come in looking for youth or perfection. They came in hoping to feel like themselves again, to sleep deeply, to wake up with energy, to look their partner in the eye and feel a sense of quiet strength. And time after time, Dr. Bennett saw that transformation begin, not with a prescription, but with a simple habit, a daily moment of care that started with a single clove. This one small act, chewing a few dried cloves each day, has helped men restore healthy blood flow, calm their nerves, sleep more soundly, and reignite their body's natural testosterone production. But beyond the physical changes, something else returns. Confidence, not loud or boastful, but steady, grounded. A sense of connection to your body, to your partner, and to the man you've always been inside. Clove isn't a miracle. It won't fix everything overnight, but it is a spark, a quiet ignition that reminds your system how to recover, how to balance, and how to rebuild. When you give your body just a little support in the right way, it often does the rest. Because the truth is, your body still remembers, and so does your heart. If you've made it this far, it's probably not by accident. That little voice inside you, the one that's been asking for something different, has brought you here. Maybe you're tired of waiting, tired of trying things that never worked. Or maybe you're simply ready to stop giving up on yourself. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to figure it all out. You just need to begin. One clove, 1 minute, one choice to say, I'm not done yet. Start tonight. Let the warmth return. Let your strength return. And most importantly, come back home to yourself.